Welcome to the sixth and final episode of the Happy Hour with the Keverend. As we conclude our series this day, we're looking at the portion of the service that begins with the final hymn, includes the charge, the benediction, and the postlude. So under hymn, I have selected the Grateful Dead song Ripple, followed by Cyndi Lauper's True Colors. The charge is Bob Dylan's You Gotta Serve Somebody. The benediction is J.J. Cale's I'll Kiss the World Goodbye, followed by Leon Russell's On the Last Day I Want Jesus on My Side. And then finally the postlude is Sam Cooke and singing A Change Is Gonna Come. Over the years, I've listened to a lot of Grateful Dead music, and this one song I think is probably their most spiritual. It's called Ripple. If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as if it were your own? Reach out your hand if your cup be empty. If your cup be full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble toss, no wind to blow. You who choose to lead must follow, but if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. Cyndi Lauper is not one who oftentimes I would go to. I did buy the album because of this particular song, and the reason I chose True Colors as a song to share with you today is because in 1988 I had become engaged to a woman, and within 5 weeks prior to the wedding, we both had second thoughts and had called things off, and yet it really pained me greatly. It was troubling to my spirit, and this song came out about the same time, and I found its words to be comforting and reassuring in the time of grieving over the loss of a relationship that almost became a marriage, but in the long run was better off not to be. So, True Colors. You with your sad eyes, don't be discouraged. Oh, I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all, and the darkness inside of you can make you feel small. But I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. For your true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. And I found that song to give me encouragement and hope, and it was one I played numerous times in the first weeks after that dissolution of that relationship. The charge is the selection of the song You Gotta Serve Somebody. And Bob Dylan is someone who, there are several pieces of music I could have included in this, but this one I think is a definitive statement of faith, if you will. And so he says it this way: you may be a preacher with your spiritual pride. You may be a city councilman taking bribes on the side. You may be working in a barber shop. You may know how to cut hair. You may be somebody's mistress. You may be somebody's heir. But you're going to have to serve somebody. Yes, you're going to have to serve somebody. Well, it may be the devil or it may be the Lord, but you're still going to have to serve somebody. J.J. Cale is one of those individuals who I always enjoy listening to whenever it's an upbeat tempo. His music is engaging, and so I chose "I'll Kiss the World Goodbye," and these are his words that come out of that song. I've been so lonely in these prison walls, good Lord, think I'm gonna die. You got the time to get me out, I'll kiss this world goodbye. I've taken some things I don't really need, I've wandered out my pride. Just wave me off, I'll leave without a doubt, I'll kiss the world goodbye. It's a rather flippant way of saying goodbye to this congregation, in a way, but more than that, it's going out with an upbeat, positive emphasis about the relationships that we've had together. I have 3 photographs that I have included for this. The first one is a photo of Mary Jane and myself and our 2 children. The first year that we had 2 children at Christmas time. Sam was just 3 months old at the point when this was made. And so that is the picture of Sam, Eleanor, and Mary Jane and myself. The second one is a picture of us at Christmas time, again at Christmas time. Years later, it was taken about 3 years ago at Christmas, and it was shows the maturity and growth of our children and how much we have maintained a loving and joyful relationship with each other. And then the final one is a picture of Mary Jane and me, just taken a month or so ago, and so we come to a conclusion of 13 years. 13 years and 3 months to be exact by the time that I leave. And I leave with much love for all this congregation. And I also leave with a strong faith. My faith has grown. I've keenly felt how the relationship between this church and myself has been divinely blessed, has been one that clearly the call that may have been a little bit ambiguous at the beginning has unfolded in ways that has assured me that this is where I was supposed to be, and you were the people I was supposed to fall in love with, and I look with great joy at the future of being in retirement, but at the same time knowing that I carry the love of this church in my heart. So, again, another one of my favorite. I played this album a great deal, and it is the Americana album of Leon Russell. And so the phrasing is, if these are the last days, where is Jesus? We've been searching across the sky, being watched by angels' eyes. Jesus, if you love us, come and save our lives. On the last day, I want Jesus on my side. If this is the last night, where is Jesus? We're looking through the darkness, we're blinded by the light. Now all across the whole wide world, I hear the children cry. On the last night, I want Jesus on my side. If this is the last time, where is Jesus? We're counting every second outside of paradise. Sweet Jesus, if you love us, come and save our lives. On the last time, I want Jesus on my side. And then finally, the concluding song is one that has a couple different meanings. Certainly it is one that emphasizes the change that happened in our society throughout the 50s and 60s. Sam Cooke sang this in around 1960. But this is a song about African Americans longing for and waiting for the change in their lives. It's something that, as I move from Waldensian Presbyterian into the future of my life and ministry. Part of that will continue to be the work I do for building on race relations, and so this song has that dimension too. But it also has the dimension of just a grace-filled goodbye and a recognition that the change that has happened and is in the process of happening is welcomed. And so I share with you some of the words of this song. The change is going to come. I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, and just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long, long time coming, but I know change is going to come. Oh, yes, it will. There have been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I think I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but change is going to come. Oh, yes, it will. Goodbye. And I share with you my love, and that will always remain.